People, deluded, man. You know I'm here acting a weirdo again. Finished my shift, should be getting on the underground, but there's delay, so I thought let me kill some time, people. And again, people are looking at me like I'm weird, but you lot know I'm not. Now, in regards to the Saliba thing, it kind of got me thinking. This is something of nothing. It's more just my general opinions, people. You know that Emery is a head coach. He's very much a head coach. Keyword head coach, not a manager. So it's a gift and a curse. He just has to deal with the tactical setup, the technical setup of the players. In an ideal world, you'd have the scouting team bring in talent, and he just facilitates their development and utilization of the players. Of course, he can give opinions as to who he wants to sign, who he doesn't deem, but we know we've moved away from that. Ferguson and Wenger, probably the last kind of managers, Jose to a degree, with that. We know it's all the Emery model, Pochettino at Spurs, Klopp to a degree at Liverpool. I think his is a bit different, car. I think he's allowed a lot of freedom, but more or less we all know managers are very dispensable nowadays. They've always been, but you get it. Now, in regards to Saliba, apparently we want to send him back on loan. There's talk of him going on loan. Apparently, Emery himself, just based on reports, is specifically wants him this season. Could the club be overruling him in the sense that it seems that we're desperate to get this over the line, and rightly so? He's a young centre-half with a lot of potential that could be developed into a good defender with the other young defenders at the club and young offensive players. There's a couple of them you can build the side around, and obviously with the Torreiras and them players like that, they're the sort of man you're looking at to move forward with. Now, if he is to be loaned back for Emery, without getting into it, because I think I've said enough of it, it doesn't make sense on the face of it. It makes sense if we're really, really keen on him just to get over the line, because you look at teams like City that are on him, they can afford to splash a 30 million and let him stay in St Etienne to a degree. We can't really spend 30 million pounds, and if the budget is to be relieved, and not have a centre half. So on one hand, I believe we're going to go for a more experienced target, but on the other hand, is it being overruled? Because if you're Emery, regardless of his ability and how good this player is, if you think about it logically, regardless of development and long-term thinking and all of these sort of things, people, if results go bad next season, it's all on your head. And technically he's got a year left. Yes, he's got an extension. You kind of, I wouldn't say instant results, you don't need to build a team and that, but instant results. So if a bulk of your budget, 30 million, is going to be spent on a centre half, not at your club, people, for as good as his ability, if you're Emery, would you have possibly said, you know what, alright, cool, I hear that he's a good player, but if this club's playing hardball on me, on us letting him have him next season, then maybe we should go for another centre half target. Allegedly, the club still want to go for him, people. Now again, I think Emery wants him. Again, I'm quietly confident as to if we do sign him, that he will be here for the 2019-20 season. But obviously, I'm not in the know. That's just my opinion, innit? If he's loaned back, he's loaned back. But it appears that the club want to go and do this for obvious reasons. He'd be a great player with massive resale value if he can reach the potential. But could the club have overruled Emery? Because if I put myself in the manager's shoes, for Saliba's ability, I need a centre half instantly. My best centre half is Socrates at this moment in time. He's around 30 odd years of age. Probably Koscielny was the most informed player for large parts of the season when he returned. 34 and 30 odd respectively. Holden would be a regular next season for me. But he's nursing his way back to fitness. Mavropanos might go on loan and is largely untested. So with that in mind, surely you would have thought, alright, cool, we're not going to get him. Can I put this piece towards getting another centre-half or another player that's on the target list or on the shortlist in regards to that position? And the club might have overruled him. Again, I'm making something of nothing, but I'm just speculating. But I owe it to you lot to give you lot my general talking points on what I'm feeling, and that's something I'm feeling. So on that note, I'm going to keep it moving. People, deluded, I'm out.